Hello students, today we are going to start with our practicals. That is, we are going to discuss today about the practical number 1 and practical number 2. That is SOP number 1 and SOP number 2 of Delhi Computing. So now basically Delhi Computing deals with the LibreOffice. We have already seen the practicals and we have performed the practicals of Delhi Computing which were based on your LibreOffice. So there are different SOPs we have seen in Delhi Computing. The different types of SOP were SOP number 1 and SOP number 2, 3, 4. There are 4 different types of SOPs which are included under your Delhi Computing skill set. So your skill set 1 deals with Delhi Computing. So the first SOP was to create a resume. The second SOP is on mail merge, which has been reduced this year due to the COVID. So you will not perform SOP number 2. So SOP number 2 is deleted. Next was SOP number 3, that is creating a mark list and displaying the rank, and you have to draw a chart based on it. And the next SOP was on presentation. So there are total 4 SOPs under your Delhi Computing. For the exam, the SOPs which we have kept from the Delhi Computing are SOP number 3 and SOP number 4. So student, the first practical is based on your presentation, that is SOP number 4. That is, you will have to create an informative presentation on your college. The presentation should contain minimum 8 slides. One slide should contain a chart, one slide with an image, and each slide should contain custom animations and slide transition effect. So this is the presentation, first practical, that is, you have to create an informative presentation on your college. Okay, so we have already seen that what you have to do, how you have to perform this practical. So in this practical, what you have to do, students, you have to create a presentation of 8 slides. Okay, in which the first slides can be the name of the college, you can take the image of the college, what are the different academic details about your college, what are the roles or different achievements of your college, that all you all can take in your presentation. So you all have to remember that you all have to create one slide containing a chart. In one slide there should be an image, and rest of the slides should have different types of transition effects, different types of custom animations, and the slide transitions effect. So in this way you all have to prepare minimum 8 slides. The thing that you all are going to write in the file journal of your presentation is that you all have to write the question, that is, first this, you will create an informative presentation on your college. These are the 4 points which you will include in your file. After that, in short, you will give the description that how you all are going to perform each file. Okay, that is how you all are going to create a slide of your presentation. So if you want to create a chart, how the chart is taken in your presentation, how to add the custom animation effect, how to give the transition effects. So you all have to write the steps, that how you are applying the effect. For example, for applying the effects, what you do, for applying the animations, what you do, you select first the presentation for which you will have to apply the animations, then you click on the animation tab and you apply the different types of animations. You see all the types of animation and apply any one which is suitable for your presentation. So you will have to write just the point about each of them in your file. That is how to take the new slide, then how to take the chart from your, if you want to insert any chart in your presentation, then how to take the chart, how to take an image, okay, and how to add the transition effects and the animation effects, that you all have to take in this first practical of your IT. Okay, and you all can take the printout, or else if you don't have printout of your presentation, it's okay, because presentation will consist of 8 pages. Okay, so the second program or the second practical is based on your mark list. Create a mark list, that is SOP number 3. Create a mark list. The mark list should display field as name, maths, physics, chemistry, bio, total, and percentage. Below each subject, find out the lowest and highest marks. Enter minimum 10 records. Declare the first 3 rank per student and create a chart based on this above data. So student, for this, which type of application application you are going to use? You are going to use an Excel application. So in Excel, what you all have to do, you all have to create a mark list. So you all can assign the heading to your Excel file as mark list. In that we have seen how to merge the different cells and create a big cell and give the heading as mark list. Then there will be different types of columns or fields included in your Excel sheet. That will be name, then will be the different types of subjects such as maths, physics, chemistry, biology. Okay, after that there will be a column of addition, that is total, and last will be the percentage of each students. So what you all have to do below each subject, that is below maths, physics, chemistry and bio, you will have to find the highest marks and lowest marks of each student. Okay, what is the highest mark of each student in maths as well as the lowest marks in maths? Similarly, for the different types of subject, you will have to find the highest and lowest marks. After that, the entries or the records that you are going to enter in your Excel sheet should be minimum 10 records. You will have to insert minimum 10 records and have to find the total and percentage of these 10 students. Okay, from that you will have to declare who are the first 3 rank holders, and depending upon that data which is available on your Excel sheet, you will have to draw a graph, or you can say you will have to draw a chart that will be corresponding to this above data. So in this way, what you will have to do, you will have to create a mark list in Excel. So you all are familiar that how to find the total, percentage and lowest and highest marks. We have already seen it in practical. For finding the total marks, how you all will perform it, I will show you all over here. See, in Excel, you will click on the blank, okay, and here you will enter the data. Suppose name and the subjects, okay, that is bio, maths, physics, write it in full form, okay, and chemistry. There will be your total and the percentage. Okay, if you want to expand the size of your cell, you can just drag it. Now once you have, I will show you on one entry how to perform it. Suppose I have first entry as A. I am giving the marks out of 100 for each student. Okay, so how to find the total? Select the total cell. Then you will have to click here on. You all can see up the data. There are different types of bars. From them you all will choose on the formulas, and from formulas auto sum and sum. Okay, and then you will have to select this all and write over here the sum, or else you all can do equal to select plus second cell plus third cell plus fourth cell and enter. This will be the total. Or else what you all have to do, the second method is that select the cell in which you all have to find the total. From the menu bars, you all have to click on the formula menu. From formula you all have to go on the auto sum. Okay, and from auto sum you all have to click on the sum. Then once you will click on the sum, these are the selected items of which addition you all have to perform. I want to perform the addition of this data, that is sum of J3 to M3. What is J3 and M3? J column, third row. So the value is J3. What is M3? I want from J to M total. So M column, third row. And just press the enter key. So this is how the percentage total will be calculated. Okay. And when you want to find the minimum and maximum marks, same you will go in the formula menu, and from that you will click on max if you want to find the highest marks for on max, and if you want to find the minimum marks, then you will go on the mean. Okay, so in this way you will find the minimum marks and maximum marks, total and percentage. When you want to draw a chart, then for drawing a chart you will again go in your Excel sheet. You all can see there is insert option. In insert option there is a chart. So from that insert option you will click on the chart and the chart will be displayed to you all. So in this way, this is the second practical which you all have to perform, which is based on your Excel. So there are two practicals which you all are going to perform. In this video I have discussed with you all the first practical, that is on your presentation of your college, and the second is on creating the mark list. So these are the two practicals which you all will have to conduct on daily computing. In the next lecture we will have the practicals done on HTML. Thank you.